So it says in the Bible, the eyes are the lamp of the body. So when people look at my art, I want them to feel like God is telling them something. It connects to their heart in such a way that it connects to, their soul and their spirit and their walk with God in some way. My name is Emilee and I'm an artist. I've been doing art since I could pick up a pencil, just all my years, and then I really got into it probably when I was a teenager, around 15 years old, and my style has just changed over the years. Long story short, I was living for the world, all into addiction, XYZ, witchcraft, anything that it goes against the Bible I had my hand in, basically. It only took a couple words to really be freed from it. So I felt like the Lord said to me, I love you and I forgive you, and that's all it took for me, It was a long journey. It took a lot of people and a lot of prayer and so much devotion to Christ to walk through it and walk it out. So I used to do these little one-line little alien guys, and they're just not my vibe today. I think they represented hell in a way, like I was living for the enemy at that time. But whenever I got saved and really gave my life to Jesus, then I started doing, art that I would want to represent my character as a Christian. And I didn't want anybody to look at my art and not feel life from it. There is a time I tell people, there's a time I painted for hell, but now I paint for heaven. I just want my art to be always bearing witness of Christ in a way, because anything less than that isn't worth it to me. It's not fun for me. It's not that important to me. I love all art, but for me specifically, I'm called to represent God in my art that way too, and that's the only way I can express it sometimes, is when people see my art and I can tell them the meaning or the story of what it means to me, or what I received from reading the Bible, or a vision I received in prayer. I get inspired by the Bible. That's it. That's my life, I get inspired by people's testimonies. I think dreaming with God and meditating on the Word and meditating with Jesus inspires me the most. Art is the only way I can express it and get it out there in a way that reaches people. Art is definitely an expression of the Spirit. So wherever your heart is and your motives and your character, art is an expression of that. I think it's absolutely important to be, God laid it all out for me to go to college and get a degree and an education in art and learn about these great artists and kind of be developed academically on what it is. I don't remember who said it, but there's a great artist and he said, all great artists must be trained under other great artists. And I think that really sets you apart. So if you think about Picasso and all of these abstract painters, they can paint realistically. Matisse, they paint realistically because they were trained that way. But there's so much more to it. I am called to bear witness of Christ. I am called to bear witness of Christ through my art, period. If I'm doing these great works for God and serving God, I better have a good character and good motive to back that up. I never want my talent to outshine who I am as a person. So if that means God takes away my art and my way of expression, if my character's not there, then I hope he does that, because more than anything, I want to be a daughter. I definitely am intending on selling religious works, and however that looks for me. I think right now I'm at a place I'm like, I just need to get it out there. Like, I want to start now. I always wanted to sell my art. I want to sell it. So I think it's time. where do I see myself in 5 years? Hopefully I can afford big canvas. 10 years, I hope that I can sell some art and build a platform that's worthy enough for God. Be genuine. You don't have to dress like an artist. You don't have to, play the part necessarily. You don't have to get all these tattoos, be yourself, and that would transcend to your art. Start experiencing, start reading books, start, going out, start doing things that you don't normally do. Picasso said, good artists imitate, great artists steal. And I so believe in that. If you are wanting to get into art, find great artists that you like. Try to imitate their work, because it's not ever going to look like, the greats. It's not going to look like Picasso. It's not going to look like Banksy. It's going to come out in your style in such a way, and then you manipulate it until it feels like you, until it connects to you, and then you're done.